Hi everybody, Mr. Maughmer here, the director of The Many Disguises of Robin Hood, which was a comedy that we put together this year, and it was a whole lot of fun. It was definitely a new experience putting together a play during the COVID-19 pandemic with people wearing masks, but we rallied and we pulled together and we got it figured out. We had a lot of help from Ramil Malabago, our videographer, figuring out all the live streaming stuff, and Dustin Nickel with props, and all the kids pulled together and learned their lines weeks ahead of time and took it very, very seriously. And most importantly, we had a whole lot of fun. We really enjoyed putting it together, and I hope you will enjoy watching it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Ah, what a beautiful day.
Sir, the sun is out.
Sir, I believe the birds are singing.
Can't you just sense the goodwill in my little town of Nottingham?
Sheriff, is it true what they say? I heard there was a vicious outlaw living in Sherwood Forest.
Just because one man was robbed in the forest and tells tales does not mean it is true.
Sir, I heard he's the best archer in the land.
Sir, I heard he can shoot an arrow into a sapling tree 300 yards away.
A sapling tree, 300 yards away. There's no archer that good. Ah, Friar Tuck, good morning.
Sheriff, what are you doing?
Collecting taxes.
But you were here last week.
Prince John has raised the tariffs again, I'm afraid. You look tired.
The orphanage burned down last night. I've been up all night collecting food and clothing for the poor children.
Did you happen to collect any money?
Oh no, Sheriff. Prince John has raised the taxes so much, nobody has any more money left to donate.
If you didn't collect any money, you won't be needing this.
That money belongs to the orphanage. You will be punished for evil deeds, Sheriff.
Sir, I heard he has over 200 men living with him now.
Sir, it is a huge army of angry, evil men who aren't afraid of anything.
Outlaws are selfish and only work by themselves. There is no evil army of outlaws in Sherwood Forest.
Sir, I heard he's the master of disguise.
Sir, rumor has it he once dressed up as a woman and conned a lord out of 4 bags of gold.
Conned a lord out of 4 bags of gold. No man can dress up as a woman convincingly enough to fool another man a few feet away. It's just not possible. Tax collectors!
We have no money.
Then your father should work harder.
My father's dead.
What a shame. You still need to pay your taxes.
Where is your mother, young girl?
Leave us alone.
What's going on?
You need to teach your daughter some manners. And you need to pay your taxes.
She's been sick. She couldn't work.
Fine then. You are arrested for failure to pay your taxes.
How can she pay her taxes if she's in jail? She still won't be able to work.
Then you better find a way to earn some money, young girl, or you'll be joining her.
Take care of yourself, Elizabeth. Friar Tuck will help you.
Well, that was the last house. Do we take this through Sherwood Forest now?
No, we're not going to Sherwood.
How will we get this money to Prince John?
Last week's taxes were for Prince John. This week's taxes are for me. And no outlaw will have the audacity to strike inside this town.
Puppet show! Puppet show! Come and watch the amazing puppeteers of Devonshire!
A puppet show?
Let's watch. Surely there's an entertainment tax for them to pay.
Come on! Come all! And see the most amazing puppet show you ever did see! It will astound you! It will entertain you! It will fill your hearts with joy! And I can assure you, You will leave this performance with a much lighter step. Once upon a time, there was a silly jester who loved a beautiful lady in waiting.
I love you. And I love how you make me laugh. Will you marry me? Stop joking. I'm serious. You're the silliest person I know. I can't marry one of the biggest sillies of the world. Believe me, the whole kingdom is silly. Fine. If I find 3 bigger sillies than you, then I will marry you.
Luckily for her, she ran into a prince.
That looks like Prince John. Woe is me. I can't move my hands.
Why not?
They weigh too much.
Why don't you take off some of your rings?
What? I mean, I'm the king unless there were lots and lots of rings.
Well, that is 1 bigger silly than my love.
Luckily for her, she next met the sheriff.
And that looks like the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Oh, I'm sorry, child. It's just a coincidence. It's based on a sheriff from Devonshire.
What's wrong?
Nobody can pay the taxes.
Aren't they earning any money?
No, they're in jail.
Why don't you let them out so I can earn money to pay taxes?
I can't let them out of jail. They owe money for taxes.
Well, that is the 2nd man sillier than my love.
Enough! Enough!
But the show is not over yet. Next, the young lady meets the sheriff's daughter, who is the silliest of them all.
Puppet shows are outlawed in Nottingham.
Oh, I'm sorry, we did not know. We'll just pack up our things and move along then.
Not yet, puppeteers. You owe performance tax.
Yes, and we would happily pay it. If we performed in Nottingham, that is.
But you just performed.
Are you implying that your sheriff is so ignorant that he would allow a traveling troupe of puppeteers to break the law and perform in Nottingham? Are you saying that your sheriff is incompetent?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Our sheriff does his job well.
Obviously, with such a smart and observant sheriff here, you'll never let a traveling troupe of puppeteers perform here. So, obviously, we do not owe you guys any money.
Exactly. Let's move along then.
Robin Hood? That's right, young lady. This gold should help your widowed mother get some food and medicine.
What are you going to do with the rest of the money you stole from the sheriff?
Steal? They don't steal.
We simply return the money to its rightful owners.
The rest of the gold in this bag will go to the orphanage. They deserve this money, don't you think? Little John, I'll meet you in Sherwood Forest.
Let's go. Let me go with you. Why? I hate the sheriff and all that he's done to this town. I would give anything to fight back against him. Then join our company. The rights are few, but the fee is large.
Where are the taxes?
Risk a whole mind, body, and heart, even unto death.
I give you my bond.
Okay, you better hurry then.
Where are the puppeteers?
They're gone.
Daddy, you're back.
Yes, dear.
Where is my ruby encrusted golden armband?
I don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it? That's what you were doing. You were collecting taxes and money from the poor so you can get me that ruby encrusted golden armband that I want.
I said I don't have it.
Why not? Did you go tender-hearted and leave the poor townspeople with money to buy food?
No.
Are they out of money?
No. We lost the money. We were watching a puppet show and it disappeared.
My father, the sheriff, is so useless he can't keep himself from being robbed. by some silly hood, Robin Hood.
He won't get away with it.
I told you, you should have dealt with him earlier. Now he's giving the people hope. He's probably gaining more recruits as we speak.
Fine, I'll send out my best men to storm the forest. Nobody embarrasses the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Of Nottingham, may I introduce Bold Beth? Woo! Now let the feast begin. Bold Beth, this is Friar Tuck.
We always welcome a new member to our fold.
Friar Tuck is our storyteller and spiritual leader.
I make sure we give money back to people who need it the most.
Friar Tuck is also our official banquet taster.
Ah, yes, the hardest thing about moving to Sheerwood Forest, giving up the great food.
This is Jill Scarlett, the best archer in England.
Do you have to do that?
Yes, the best archer in the land after Robin Hood.
And this is Little John, the best quarterstaff fighter you have ever met.
I gave Robin a knock on the noggin. Anyone able to get a knock-in on Robin is invited to join the band.
If you can't beat them, ask them to join you.
You also have to be honorable to be invited.
Pleased to meet you.
Jill Scarlett and Little John will be your archery and quarterstaff instructors. You need to know how to shoot an arrow if you want to stay with us.
Yes, sir.
Bold Beth, may I introduce Alana Dale, minstrel extraordinaire. She used to play in the court of King Richard. Long live King Richard!
What is King Richard?
On the Crusades. I left court when the Weasel Prince John took the throne.
Why did you come here?
To be around greatness.
I came here despite Robin's unending self-admiration. I believe in helping the townsfolk. In fact, I'm working on a new song right now about the puppet show.
We will teach it to the townspeople tomorrow so that everyone hears about the embarrassment of the Sheriff of Nottingham
And we will spread more hope to the townspeople.
and strike more fear amongst the royal foresters.
Robin, the sheriff's men approach. They bring 4 and 40 men.
Good work. Well, Bold Beth, our lives are full of fun, mischief, and good deeds. But it is also full of danger. May I suggest you find the tallest tree and hide yourself in it?
I can shoot an arrow. My father taught me. I will join your fight.
You'll be a welcomed member to the group. All right, the sheriff's men are approaching from the north. Split up along the ridges and wait for my signal. Now let's teach them a lesson for dead and to all for it. Huzzah!
Mummy, have you seen Maid Marian? No, not yet. I want to marry her, Mummy. Don't you think she'll make a beautiful princess?
Of course.
I fear she does not like me, though.
Of course she does. Who wouldn't like my sweet Prince Johnny?
Let me know when she gets here.
Father, do not embarrass me tonight.
Yes, dear.
I must make a good impression on the prince.
Yes, dear.
I was born to become queen.
You're late, minstrel.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
When my love comes in, I will need you to play a court dance. I must woo her to my heart.
Who's your love, Your Grace?
None of your business, minstrel. Be ready to play at my command.
Ah, Maid Marian, I'm so glad you can make it.
You look stunning, Maid Marian.
or dance. It looks as though I will need a dance partner.
I will gladly dance with you, Prince John.
Oh, well, I do not want to leave Maid Marian without a dance partner.
You don't have to worry about me.
Thank you for the dance, Prince John.
Your ladyship, any word from King Richard?
Sadly, no, dear.
I admire him so for going on that crusade and find what he believes in.
Worry not, my young maiden, for the kingdom is in safe hands.
Yes, well, I felt more secure with King Richard here. It feels things have gotten out of hand since he left.
I can assure you all is fine. You have nothing to worry about.
The people are scared, hungry, and poor.
It is because of that Robin Hood. He is stealing and robbing the towns. The poor people of my kingdom. But worry not, I will put an end to that.
Do not worry, Prince John. I have the utmost confidence in your honor, our kingdom.
Sheriff, I hear your latest attack on Robin Hood did not go so well.
We were ambushed.
I do not see how you could catch Robin Hood.
You have to understand, he's quite an amazing archer. Has recruited quite a few men.
No more excuses. You must get rid of Robin Hood.
Do not worry, Prince John. My father will get that outlaw. Or my name isn't Luciana the Beautiful. Enough arguing. Minstrel, a song if you please.
Of course, Your Majesty. Your wish is my command.
Song. Cheer, cheer for Robin Hood, whom peasants thank and minstrels sing. Cheer, cheer for Robin Hood, a servant to Richard the King.
That is not appropriate for this court, minstrel.
Minstrel, where did you learn such song?
From the townspeople. It is quite popular.
I enjoyed it.
Minstrel, you need to learn better songs.
Don't worry, Your Highness. I will get Robin Hood.
I don't see how. He's a master of disguise.
You sound like you admire Robin Hood.
I admire people who stand up for what they believe in.
Are you enamored with him?
I do not know him. Besides, nobody knows what his real identity is.
Whoever he is, he's a traitor to the throne. I hereby decree that anyone capturing Robin Hood will receive a reward of 200 pounds.
Much, the famous cook. I was just looking at the Princess Silver.
You were going to steal them, weren't you?
What? No. Yes?
Well, then you better go out back.
Thank you, cook.
I liked your song. The best of wishes to Robin Hood.
I could use a good cook in the Sherwood Forest.
You're Robin Hood?
I am. Join me.
I did not think that minstrel is very good. I have heard better musicians, Prince John.
sweet tenor voice. He's obviously still in his youth.
Lords, ladies, guests, and of course, Maid Marian, will you please join me in the dining room? It is time for the feast.
Now this cook, on the other hand, is the top of his trade.
Prince John, you have exquisite taste, if I may say so.
Your lordship, the minstrel's nowhere to be seen. What? The cook is nowhere to be seen as well. They have your best silver.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, it seems Robin Hood has been here.
Impossible! My father has met him. He would have recognized him.
Well, Robin Hood is a master of disguise.
He must have snuck in the back and taken Butch hostage.
What if it wasn't Robin Hood? What if it was one of his outlaws? Oh, it's such a shame. Much was such a good cook, and Robin Hood didn't wait until after dinner to kidnap him.
Servants, serve us the dinner.
Father, you have to get Robin Hood. If you lose your job, I lose my place in society. Plus, I reward by lots of jewelry.
Fine. I will get armed with 1,000 men.
That won't work.
Fine. I will smoke him out.
Father, stop and listen to me. I have the perfect plan to capture Robin Hood.
Robin, your disguise must have been a success.
Yep, it surely wasn't your singing.
My merry men, we have a new member to the group. This is Much, the prince's cook.
Hooray! A chef of culinary experience. My prayers have been answered.
And here are the prince's silver plates. Huzzah!
We will dine like kings. We will melt them and give them to the poor.
Of course.
We will eat off of them for a few days before we melt them, though.
Robin, did you see? Reward. 200 pounds for the capture of Robin Hood, dead or alive.
Let me know when the figure hits 300 pounds.
Well, did you see this one?
No.
There's an archery competition. The winner gets a golden arrow.
Archery contest? Sponsored by the Queen herself. Sounds like a trap.
Sounds like a challenge.
Robin, you cannot go. The sheriff will be there with all of the royal foresters. You would never escape.
You have to do it.
It's a chance to prove to all of England that you are the greatest.
I will do it. And I have a plan to avoid the prince's men.
Do you think anyone saw that mummy?
No, not at all.
Keep a close eye out for Robin Hood and his men.
Are you sure he'll be here?
Positive. And remember, Prince John is watching. You cannot let him escape this time.
Let the championship round begin.
I count 550 royal foresters.
This will be tough for Rob, even if the plan works well.
The target will be placed at 30 ells distant. Whoever's closest to the center will win the golden arrow.
Maid Marian, do you think her Robin Hood will be here?
If he is, he's one of the final 3 archers.
Very brave of him, and foolish for a wanted outlaw.
Robin Hood can take care of himself.
You have all had a chance to compete today for the right to be called England's finest archer. You 3 have somehow managed to beat all the rest. However, only one of you can win this golden arrow.
What are your names, skilled bowsman?
The Black Knight.
Welcome, Sir Knight.
Sheriff of Nottingham.
You show your skills well, Sheriff.
I am Rob, the stroller.
You certainly have surprised us, old beggar, with your skills.
And you've won the crowd to your side.
Back to the contest with a golden arrow.
I bet that one is Robin Hood.
The Black Knight has hit the outer circle.
A bullseye for the sheriff!
The golden arrow's mine! There's no way the beggar can come close.
Take a shower.
Impossible! The old beggar did it!
The beggar has split the sheriff's arrow.
The winner is Rob the Stroller. Come accept this golden arrow so deservingly won.
I will give this golden arrow to Maid Marian, a more worthy woman I have never met.
I have seen you before.
That's a possibility, my lady. I travel the country quite a bit. Oh,
Do I know you, Rob the Stroller?
how would a lady know a beggar? But if we were friends, you would remember. When I make a good friend, I make them for life.
Your skills are worthy, old man, but they also give you away. Father, arrest this man for treason to the throne! Arrest Robin Hood! Get him!
You cannot do that! This is my contest! You promised they had to vote my contestant!
But Mommy!
Seize him! Remember the award!
Push him, Robin Hood!
Did you see the look on the sheriff's face? He was certain he'd trapped the dreaded outlaw Robin Hood.
And did you see the look on the sheriff's awful daughter when Robin handed the golden arrow to Maid Marian?
She was fuming.
I saw smoke coming out of her ears.
Robin Hood, who peasants beg and minstrels sing. Cheer, cheer for Robin Hood, a servant to Richard the King. Cheer, cheer for Robin Hood, who peasants beg and minstrels sing. Cheer, cheer for Robin Hood, a servant to Richard the King.
Who are you, lad, and why are you here?
My name is none of your concern.
But I found you. What is your business?
My business is none of your concern.
I think this is no place for a prince's page.
I repeat, my business is none of your concern, and I will fight anyone who gets in my way.
I don't think you know who you're challenging!
Oh my God! What is going on here?
I found this potent page sneaking in the bushes.
I bet he's the page of Prince John sent to spy on us.
Which he did a fairly good job of, considering how close he got to our hideout before we found him.
Were you searching for Robin Hood? No, that's not who I'm looking for.
That is curious considering you are in the Sherwood Forest. What then do you want, lad?
I'm here to find an old friend.
A page from the court of Prince John has no friends here.
Robin, my dearest friend Robin, I never would have missed you again.
My dearest friend! Robin Hood is a girl?
Well,
Yes,
we folks of
she
the
is.
animal kingdom have our own version. It's the story of what really happened in Sherwood Forest.
You're a fool! An incompetent buffoon!
The real work, he was in our hands!
And you let him escape! Again!
That's what the queen wanted anyway. She didn't want to arrest that hair contest.
Who cares about the queen? If I capture Robin Hood, Prince John will have to notice me.
If you capture Robin Hood, Prince John would still marry Maid Marian.
Then I will have to get rid of them both.
How?
By the only means I have left, King Richard.
What?
Daddy, you simple-minded fool. You will see. Grab paper.
My dear Lord King Richard, despite the brilliant stewardship of your brother, Prince John, traitors to the throne are threatening the long-term prosperity of your lands. Robin Hood is stealing from churches and honest laborers. He is a menace to England. And Maid Marian is helping to commit treason. I fear he means to take over your throne. Please hurry back. Sincerely, Luciana of Nottingham.
Would he believe it?
Of course he will. Now add your official seal and it will ensure its arrival. Let us hope King Richard will turn in time to help us.
I call a toast to the newest member of our happy family, Maid Marian.
Here!
So you two knew each other growing up?
Yes, we live near each other.
I remember the day we met.
My father had just taken the position of head forester of the Sherwood Forest, near the Earl of Huntington.
The Earl is my father.
Marian was so proper while growing up. She wore frilly dresses and played with dolls.
My mother wanted me to be a lady of the court.
It was extremely boring.
Yes, well, Robin and I met when we were 6.
I was exploring the woods near my house and ran into Marian.
Literally. Robin taught me how to climb trees, explore the forest, and play games.
How to shoot arrows and fight with quarterstaffs. And, of course, dig up worms.
We became the best of friends.
And when I make a good friend, I make them for life.
So do I.
What? I thought I was your best friend, Robin.
Oh, it's okay, little John. I have room in my heart for many good friends.
You will make a great addition to our Sherwood clan, Marian.
So how did you two become separated?
Well, my mother thought Robin was a bad influence on me. She wanted me to be more ladylike.
She forbid us from seeing each other again. But we continued to meet in secret anyway.
I taught Robin how to use a good disguise.
But one day her mother found out when we were 11.
My mother was furious. She sent me away to Queen Eleanor's court to become a lady-in-waiting.
And I never saw Maid Marian again. Well, until I was in Prince John's castle the other day.
Wait, Robin. How did you become an outlaw if your father was the head forester for the king?
Yes, how did you become an outlaw?
And why did you pretend to be a man?
Oh, I can tell that story.
So can I.
All three of us will tell it.
Robin tells this story over and over and over again.
Soon, an evil sheriff came to visit his home, Robin's home.
Robert of Locksley,
Yes, I am he, the chief forester of Sherwood.
you are arrested for treason.
My father's innocent! He's done nothing wrong!
And he was innocent.
Tell that to the courts. The church is taking over your land.
You can't do that!
Your father should have thought of that before he committed treason.
Release my father! Or I'll shoot!
I had picked up my father's bow. It was bigger than I was.
Now don't make me throw 2 family members in a jail cell in one day.
The sheriff took the arrow from Robin's hand and broke it in twain.
This land, I wanna
This land will make a great place for the Bishop of Hereford's vineyard. He has been eyeing the place for a while.
Robin picked up another arrow, tried to bend the mighty bow, and shot. And missed.
That does it! Now both of you are going to jail!
So, then she ran, and ran, and ran.
I easily outran the sheriff and the bishop.
Now, a wanted outlaw, she dressed herself as a man for disguise.
It added to the intimidation of Robin Hood.
And the mystery of the amazing disguises.
And that's why Robin makes us practice our archery every day.
In case you get another shot at the sheriff,
You are sure to hit him! Well done, Thespian, well done! Well, Maid Marian, welcome to the Sherwood Forest. Welcome to our company.
where the rights are few but the fee is large.
We ask your whole mind, body, and heart, even unto death.
Of course.
You called for me, Your Grace? You called for me, Your Grace?
Yes. I
You cannot, Your Grace! Who are you? And why are you making this?
This is my daughter, Luciana.
Good to see you again, Your Grace.
I've never seen you before in my life.
You danced with me at the dinner party a month ago.
Where Robin Hood stole your cook and your silver plates?
Oh, well, you were not, memorable.
Yes, as if you cannot say things like that. It makes the little people upset.
Oh.
You have to act like you like people. Yes, I'm sorry you do. Go on.
Fine. Fine. It's a pleasure to see you again, young lady, if I can even call you that.
You're turning into a fine king, my son.
Give my father just a few more weeks. We have a plan in the works. We're going to get Robin Hood.
You've had enough time.
Don't. Just a couple more weeks, sire. Our plan will work. We'll get Robin Hood and Maid Marian.
We'll bring back Maid Marian. You know where she is.
Perhaps he deserves one more chance?
Fine. Oh my goodness. Have one last chance. I want to hold a public hanging for Robin Hood. Followed by a public wedding with Maid Marian.
Very well, sire.
We're gonna get purple hydrangeas.
A knight approaches, alone, headed towards Nottingham.
It's collection time.
Be careful, it could be a trap.
Prince John has raised the reward to £400.
Maybe we should keep low for a while.
Let him pass.
No! We cannot live in fear! The people of Nottingham are counting on us!
To your hiding places.
Greetings, Sir Knight. My master asks that you join him in the greenwood. I'd rather not.
Noonday dinner awaits you there.
And if I refuse?
My master doesn't like his invitations refused.
Your master must be Robin Hood. His reputation precedes him. Seems I have no choice.
Greetings, Sir Knight. Why don't you join us for dinner?
This dinner smells exquisite.
Thank you, sir.
You seem very civilized. Of course. It's not what I expected.
Just relax and enjoy the meal.
Why do you dine on such simple plates? I thought you would dine more lavishly, considering all the money you've stolen.
We don't need finery. The money does more good helping the poor in Nottingham.
You must be glad King Richard is away. With no strong king around, no one's able to stop you.
No. Actually, we want King Richard back.
Yes, with good old King Richard here, he could protect the people.
Long live King Richard!
Well, I admit, this is the finest meal I've had in quite some time. In surprising company. How much will you charge me for this?
Whatever you can pay.
Which I decide.
We help you. He's only got 30 shillings in his purse, Robin.
It's a little underpriced for this meal, but it's acceptable.
But I need that money.
Why do you need that money?
I need that and more to buy back my lands. I have just returned from the Crusades, and in my absence, my wife had to sell all of our goods, take out an extra loan of £200 from St. Mary's Abbey. And if I do not repay this, plus an extra £100 more by tomorrow, my lands are lost.
Look at his armor. He's telling the truth. He's been to the Crusades.
I think we can help you.
How?
This is just a loan of £300. We expect to be paid back in 1 year.
How much? £400?
No, just the £300.
Thank you, Robin Hood. You're not at all what I expected.
Robin! Robin! Old Beth is gone!
Bold Beth, what happened?
She was captured by the Sheriff of Nottingham. She is charged for treason to the throne for wearing Robin Hood green.
We will rescue her out of jail. Don't worry.
They're going to hang her! Today at sunset!
I'm sorry, Sir Knight, but someone from our company needs our help.
Robin, you cannot go. You know this is a trap, and this may be your death.
But it's a risk we have to take for Bold Beth.
Good luck to you, Sir Knight.
I will go with you. Perhaps I can be of some assistance.
The more the merrier.
How many royal foresters do you count?
550 of them.
I don't see how we will do this.
Is Jill Scarlet ready?
She waits at the hilltop for your signal.
Are you sure he'll come?
Certain.
King Richard is not here yet.
Then I guess you have to rely on me to capture Robin Hood.
Great. Then you'll keep your job and Marion will be queen.
Not if you can prove she's a traitor.
Move with court, Prince John.
Elizabeth Stuteley, you stand accused of treason to the throne.
You're not the real king! Long live King Richard! And long live Robin Hood!
Enough! For the last time, tell us where Robin Hood is, and we will spare your life.
Never! A pox on the phony King of England!
You? I pronounce you guilty and sentence you to death by hanging.
That didn't seem like a fair trial.
Prince John, wait! Hold the proceedings, please! Spare this young woman's life, I beseech you! Well, for a lady so charming, I'll have to reconsider.
Mayberry's a traitor! Don't listen to her!
No. She's just come to her senses.
Then ask her to help you capture Robin Hood.
Fine. If you get me Robin Hood, I will spare this young peasant's life. But he hasn't done anything wrong. He's just trying to help the people.
She's in love with him.
Continue with the execution.
No! Robin Hood's mine!
Hurry, finish the execution!
My noose is split in half. Robin Hood must still be here.
No! Hurry and get him, you fool! No! Come on, how did you miss that?
Help, Robin, help.
Maid Marian, what is it?
I have fallen and hurt my ankle. Thank you, Robin, thank you.
I will always protect you, Maid Marian.
Give yourself up or your love will die!
What are you doing?
What about a trial?
He's guilty.
Halt!
What? No, ignore him. Hang him!
In the name of King Richard, I say halt the execution.
Who are you to speak on the behalf of my brother? I believe this idiot.
I am your brother.
Long live King Richard! Long live King Richard!
And I personally attest to the kind heart, good nature, and brave spirit of Robin Hood. I hereby absolve any accusations against him.
And I suggest that you hold the sheriff and his daughter for question against treason to your throne.
I agree.
Big brother, I can explain.
Get off my throne. I will deal with you later. Personally. Robin Hood.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Swear that you and all of your outlaws from this day henceforth will serve the king and work in my service.
We swear!
Robin, we were willing to spare your life for mine.
When I make a good friend, I make them for life.
But I was so worried about you.
I was confident King Richard would show up.
So you knew the night was King Richard all along?
Of course! Fine, I did not. But I do believe that good things come to those who fight for good.
Well, now you can give up your disguise and you never have to be Robin Hood again.
I could give up my disguise for now, but you never know when England will need Robin Hood again.
I believe a celebration for the turn of King Richard the Lion-Hearted is in order.
it is time for your cast and crew. Up first, we have Ashley Morelli and Justice Sylvester. Next, we have JC Brunson and Alex Osinga. Now we have Iris Erickson and Devin Taylor. Up next is Hunter Pelch and Eliza Bladeau. All right, now we have Peter Congeezer and Anna Roberts. Up next is Esther Ramsey and Janae Ashton. Now we have Nova Lee Adams and little Agnes Erickson. Last for the cast, but certainly not least, we have Allison Keel. And for our stage manager, we have Natalie Chase and her lovely dog, Molly. Let's give them a round.